The room was tense before Erika even opened her mouth. Cameras flashed, phones recorded, and fans across the globe were already buzzing with anticipation. No one could have predicted what was about to drop. Just hours ago, Erika Kirk, the outspoken reality TV star known for stirring the pot, had teased a revelation that would shake the foundations of social media, and now, she was ready to deliver. Rumors had been swirling for weeks about her secret involvement in an explosive claim concerning Vance. And whispers online suggested this was bigger than anything she had ever revealed before. As Erika stepped up to the microphone, her eyes scanned the crowd, a mix of defiance and fear flashing in her gaze. She took a deep breath, and the words came out slowly, deliberately, as if each syllable was meant to ignite a firestorm. I know something about Vance that no one else is talking about. A collective gasp rippled through the room. Reporters leaned in. Fans held their breath, and even the cameras seemed to pause in anticipation. Social media erupted instantly, hashtags trending within minutes, as Erika continued, her voice dropping to a whisper that somehow carried like a thunderclap. He's not who you think he is, and some of you might be shocked to learn the truth. Phones captured every word, and within seconds, clips of Erika's statement were shared millions of times. Comments poured in, speculating, accusing, defending, and questioning. What could she possibly mean? One fan tweeted, "Is this real, or just another stunt?" Asked another, but Erika didn't stop there. Her tone became sharper, more urgent, as she described a story that involved secret meetings, shocking betrayals, and whispers of political maneuvering that could change the public's perception entirely. "I've stayed silent for too long," she admitted, her voice cracking slightly, "but the people deserve to know." The tension was unbearable. The family of insiders connected to the situation were reportedly in an uproar, demanding statements, explanations, and accountability. Erika's revelation had already sent shockwaves, leaving friendships strained and alliances questioned. Every social media platform buzzed with speculation, with fans dissecting every word, every gesture, every glance. It was a moment that would be dissected, endlessly clips replayed, memes made, debates ignited, and as Erika finally stepped back, the silence that followed was deafening, charged with an electricity that hinted this was only the beginning. This was not just another celebrity gossip moment, it was a full-blown scandal, and the world was watching, waiting, and wondering what would happen next, and just how far would the fallout reach. And the family at the center of this storm was left divided, unsure of who to trust. In that moment, Erika Kirk didn't just drop a bomb, she set the stage for a whirlwind of drama. And you, watching this unfold, could already feel the pull of the chaos. The anticipation of the next twist, the hunger to see how it all would unravel. What Erika had revealed was only the surface. One thing became painfully clear. Nothing and no one would ever be the same again. Erika Kirk's revelation didn't just land, it exploded. The air in the room felt electric, almost as if time itself had slowed, and every eye was fixed on her, waiting for the next word. "I've known for months," she began, her voice steady but laced with tension. "And it's time someone spoke the truth." Fans were leaning forward, their faces glowing in the flicker of smartphone screens, desperate to catch every syllable. Rumors had always swirled around political insiders and celebrity connections, but nothing like this. As she paused, her gaze darting between reporters and onlookers, the tension was palpable. The silence stretched before she dropped the bombshell. Vance has been hiding connections that could change everything you think you know." A murmur ran through the crowd, sharp and incredulous. People exchanged glances, some shaking their heads in disbelief, others furiously typing on their phones. "Are you serious?" one reporter shouted, the words slicing through the hum of cameras and murmurs. Erika nodded, her expression a mixture of defiance and exhaustion. "I am. I've seen documents. I've spoken to people. I know what he's been planning, and it's not just politics, it's personal. It's calculated." The fans, glued to the live feed, erupted in comments. "This is insane. Erika just went too far. I can't believe she said that." Inside the room, the atmosphere grew thicker, almost suffocating, as people processed the weight of her statement. Erika's confidant, a longtime friend who had been sitting quietly in the corner. Meanwhile, online chatter surged. Clips of Erika's claim were uploaded in real time, amassing millions of views within the first hour. Hashtags began trending, some skeptical, some supporting, but all fueled by a sense of urgency. "Fans are shocked," read one viral tweet, perfectly summarizing the reaction. "The family was left divided," another posted, referencing the insiders who were connected to the unfolding story. Her assistant, visibly shaken, muttered, "Are you sure you want to do this?" But Erika, determined, simply replied, "They need to know." Insiders who had previously remained silent began leaking snippets to social media, corroborating certain aspects of Erika's claims while simultaneously contradicting others, creating a chaotic whirlwind of speculation. "He's manipulating situations behind the scenes," one insider claimed, while another insisted, "Some of what she says is exaggerated, but there's truth in it." The narrative grew increasingly convoluted, with fans and commentators dissecting every detail. She held interviews, posted cryptic messages on social media, and maintained a steady presence in the public eye. Each appearance seemed calculated, each word deliberate, as though she were orchestrating a complex chess game where every move had consequences. Tensions escalated further when a video surfaced showing Erika and JD Vance in a heated exchange at a private event months prior. "You don't understand the consequences," Erika can be heard yelling. "This isn't just politics, it's about people's lives." JD responds curtly, his expression unreadable, saying only, "I know exactly what I'm doing." The clip went viral, adding fuel to the fire and further polarizing opinions. Fans and critics debated endlessly over the tone, the intent, and the subtext, each interpretation sparking more outrage and speculation. As the drama unfolded, Erika's family was caught in the crossfire. Relatives who had tried to stay out of the limelight suddenly found themselves thrust into the narrative. Conversations at family gatherings became tense, with arguments erupting over loyalty, trust, and ethics. One cousin reportedly shouted, "How could you drag the family into this?" While Erika's sister, supporting her stance, countered, "She's exposing the truth, if not her, then who?" Meanwhile, the public's fascination only grew. Fans dissected every Instagram post, every tweet, every public appearance for clues about what might come next. Theories emerged overnight. Some claimed that Erika had insider knowledge of political dealings, while others insisted this was all a publicity stunt designed to boost her visibility. Despite the chaos, Erika remained remarkably composed, her demeanor a mix of poise and intensity. She met with journalists, held press conferences, and spoke candidly about the pressures she had faced for staying silent for so long. "It's exhausting," she admitted in one interview, "to watch people live in ignorance while the truth festers in the shadows. I couldn't stay silent anymore." The media frenzy reached new heights when a leaked email surfaced, allegedly from JD Vance's team, addressing potential exposure and strategizing damage control. The email, shared widely online, included phrases like "contain the narrative" and "minimize Erika's influence," sparking further outrage and speculation about the power dynamics at play. Fans were divided, some seeing Erika as a courageous truth-teller, others questioning her motives, wondering whether personal vendetta played a role. The intensity escalated when insiders began revealing alleged secret meetings between JD and other prominent figures, meetings that supposedly involved discussions of influence, manipulation, and carefully orchestrated public appearances. Erika, in interviews, hinted at having attended some of these meetings herself, witnessing firsthand the machinations that had been hidden from the public eye. The tension reached its peak during a live-streamed confrontation. Erika and a close ally of JD Vance faced off in a private studio, each side presenting arguments, accusations, and counterclaims. The emotions ran high, voices raised, hands gestured sharply, and the air crackled with intensity, leaving the viewers on the edge of their seats. Meanwhile, social media platforms were ablaze. Screenshots, leaked audio clips, and supposed insider testimonials were shared thousands of times per minute. Debates raged in comments sections, with arguments becoming heated and fans forming factions supporting either Erika or JD. The situation grew even more volatile when rumors of a confidential agreement between JD Vance and another high-profile personality surfaced. Speculations suggested that the deal had significant ramifications, not just for politics, but for relationships and personal reputations. Erika hinted at possessing knowledge of this agreement, though she did not disclose the full details. leaving the public to speculate wildly. Fans and critics alike analyzed her every word, her every gesture, searching for clues. Some claimed she was hinting at financial misconduct, others insisted it was political manipulation. The suspense was relentless. As the days turned into weeks, the drama continued to build. Erika's every move was scrutinized. Her interviews were dissected for hidden meanings, her social media posts analyzed for cryptic messages. Every appearance seemed to escalate the tension, keeping audiences hooked, desperate for the next revelation. Insiders reportedly began to fear for their reputations, worried that Erika might reveal even more damaging information. Arguments within circles close to J.D. Vance grew heated. Loyalty was questioned, trust strained, and alliances fractured. Friends and colleagues found themselves in impossible positions, forced to navigate a rapidly intensifying storm of scandal, speculation, and public scrutiny. During this period, Erika revealed additional layers to the story, sharing alleged private conversations, unnamed sources, and events that had been concealed from the public. Each revelation seemed to raise more questions than it answered, deepening the intrigue. She described heated exchanges, secretive planning sessions, and moments of betrayal that had occurred behind closed doors. The tension was further amplified when a prominent journalist released an investigative piece corroborating some of Erika's claims, though others remained The article cited unnamed sources and hinted at connections between J.D. Vance and multiple influential figures, painting a picture of a complex web of influence and secrecy. As the narrative unfolded, fans were left in a state of suspense, unable to predict the next twist. Emotions ran high, speculation thrived, and the public's appetite for the drama seemed insatiable. The story had morphed from a single revelation into a sprawling saga of conflict, loyalty, betrayal, and intrigue. The anticipation built to such an extent that every public appearance, every social media post, and every rumor became a focal point of conversation. Erika's strategy, whether intentional or instinctual, kept her at the center of attention. She navigated the chaos with a mix of poise and intensity, ensuring that each revelation landed with maximum impact. Relationships, reputations, and alliances were all on the line. The stakes could not have been higher. And yet, even as the story grew increasingly complex, one thing remained certain: fans were captivated, emotions ran high, and the storm was far from over. The tension, the drama, and the suspense promised more twists, more confrontations, and more shocking revelations. Erika Kirk had dropped a claim that no one could ignore, and the fallout was just beginning. This was a saga that would dominate conversations, trend on every platform, and leave a mark on the public consciousness for weeks, if not months, to come. The intrigue, the arguments, the family conflicts, and the unpredictable turns ensured that audiences remained glued to every update. In this charged atmosphere, loyalties were tested, secrets were threatened, and the line between truth and speculation blurred. Every word spoken, every message posted, and through it all, Erika remained at the epicenter, her revelations continuing to send shockwaves across the social and political landscape, ensuring that no one would ever look at J.D. Vance or Erika herself the same way again. The aftermath of Erika's explosive revelation continued to ripple through every corner of social media and beyond. The video clips from the initial statement had already gone viral, but now new footage emerged from various angles, fans capturing moments that reporters had missed. Snippets showing Erika whispering to close allies, her face tense yet determined. One clip circulated endlessly, Erika pacing backstage, muttering under her breath, "They think they can silence me. They have no idea." The intensity was palpable, and every viewer felt as though they were witnessing history in the making. Conversations online escalated from curiosity to obsession. "This is unbelievable," tweeted one user. "I can't believe she just said that about J.D. Vance." Another post read, "The family was left divided. I feel so bad for them." The tension wasn't confined to fans and followers. People who had once been loyal allies were now reconsidering their positions. Meetings that had once been routine turned into heated debates, with every participant acutely aware that one misstep could land them in the middle of an unfolding scandal. Erika's family, who had initially tried to distance themselves from the drama, could no longer stay in the shadows. Arguments flared in private conversations, with tempers boiling over and accusations flying. "How could you expose everything?" one relative demanded. "We're trying to live our lives." Erika's response was unwavering. "The truth cannot wait for convenience." The public, meanwhile, couldn't get enough. Forums, social media threads, and comment sections were filled with endless speculation. Fans debated the veracity of Erika's claims. Some believed she had evidence of manipulation at the highest levels, while others insisted this was a calculated move to boost her personal brand. Tensions reached a fever pitch when an alleged email exchange between J.D. Vance and a political insider surfaced. The content, shared widely online, suggested strategic discussions aimed at controlling narratives and influencing public perception. Phrases like minimize impact and strategic disclosure appeared in the leaked correspondence, fueling speculation that the stakes were even higher than previously imagined. Erika, fully aware of the growing storm, strategically released further details in interviews and cryptic social media posts. She hinted at secret meetings, hidden agendas, and backroom deals that had remained hidden from the public eye. Each revelation intensified the drama and the situation surrounding J.D. Vance. A particularly dramatic twist unfolded when a private confrontation between Erika and J.D. Vance was leaked. The footage showed a tense argument, voices raised, expressions sharp, and gestures that spoke volumes. Erika accused him of manipulating situations behind the scenes, while J.D. countered with calculated denial. "You have no idea what you're talking about," J.D. shouted, his face a mask of controlled anger. Erika's reply was immediate, cutting, and resonant. "I've seen it all, and I will not stay silent." The confrontation set social media ablaze. Fans split into factions, some defending Erika's bravery, others backing J.D.'s denial. Hashtags trended worldwide, with debates lasting hours, days, and even weeks. Insiders began leaking further details, adding layers of complexity to an already tangled narrative. Stories of secret meetings, financial negotiations, and covert communications painted a picture of a high-stakes world operating behind closed doors. Erika's disclosures suggested that the implications extended beyond politics, reaching into personal relationships, business dealings, and even reputations long thought untouchable. As the drama intensified, Erika maintained a careful balance of transparency and suspense. Interviews became a stage for subtle revelations, and her social media presence a calculated mix of clues, teasers, and assertions of truth. "You'll see," she hinted in one post. The full story is far from over. Family members and close friends were caught in the whirlwind. Some expressed fear and frustration, worried about the potential fallout and public scrutiny. Others were supportive, recognizing Erika's courage in exposing, sometimes escalating to heated confrontations. Tensions reached a breaking point when a supposed ally of J.D. Vance publicly accused Erika of exaggeration and manipulation. The claim sparked a flurry of online commentary. Erika responded calmly, but with an intensity that suggested she was prepared for the long haul. "I've shared what I know," she said in a recorded statement. "Any attempt to discredit the truth will fail. The evidence speaks for itself." Terrified audiences simultaneously. A dramatic turning point occurred when another leaked video emerged, showing Erika confronting a group of insiders. Emotions ran high as voices clashed, accusations flew, and the tension was almost tangible. "You all knew and stayed silent," Erika shouted. "People's lives were at stake, and you did nothing." The confrontation lasted several minutes, captured on multiple devices, and immediately went viral. The public was captivated, fans dissecting body language, tone, and context to piece together what really happened. The drama spilled into traditional media as well. News outlets covered the story extensively, debating the implications, interviewing experts, and analyzing the fallout. Panels discussed Erika's credibility, J.D. Vance's potential motives, and the broader impact on politics, relationships, and public perception. The narrative continued to thicken as additional insiders came forward, some corroborating Erika's claims, others contradicting them. Conflicting accounts created a sense of suspense, forcing audiences to question every piece of information and speculate about what was hidden beneath the surface. The family, meanwhile, remained fractured. Arguments over loyalty, ethics, and the consequences of public exposure persisted. Some relatives publicly supported Erika, praising her courage, while others distanced themselves, worried about reputation and potential backlash. The tension extended to social circles, professional networks, and political connections, creating a ripple effect that touched nearly every corner of Erika's world. In a dramatic escalation, a meeting between Erika and a key political figure was leaked, showing an intense discussion about strategy, disclosure, and accountability. Fans and critics pored over the footage, analyzing every word, every glance, every movement, searching for hidden meaning and clues about what might come next. Rumors swirled of secret deals, undisclosed agreements, and undisclosed alliances. Erika's careful hints fueled speculation and intrigue, creating an environment where every comment, every post, every appearance was scrutinized. As the story evolved, emotions ran high at every turn. Anger, frustration, fear, and loyalty intertwined, creating a complex emotional landscape that fascinated audiences. Erika's determination to reveal the truth clashed with attempts to discredit, manipulate, or contain her message. Tensions within families, social circles, and political networks grew increasingly volatile. The drama reached a crescendo when an alleged document surfaced. The contents suggested strategic planning, image management, and coordination designed to control public perception. The leak added a new dimension, intensifying speculation and fueling debate among fans, commentators, and insiders. Throughout all of this, Erika maintained her focus. She navigated the chaos with poise, delivering statements, clarifying points, and teasing further revelations. Her presence became central to the unfolding saga. Her every word weighed, analyzed, and debated. The anticipation was relentless. Fans eagerly awaited the next revelation, the next confrontation, the next twist. Emotions ran high as the narrative continued to unfold, creating a sense of urgency and suspense that captivated audiences. The story had expanded far beyond a single claim, morphing into a multi-layered saga of deception, revelation, loyalty, betrayal, and intrigue. Loyalties were tested, alliances strained, and reputations threatened. The public remained fixated, unable to look away, hungry for the next twist, the next confrontation, the next shocking disclosure. The storm was far from over, and Erika Kirk stood at its center, her revelations continuing to send shockwaves across social media, political circles, and personal networks. Fans were shocked, emotions ran high, and the family remained divided. The intrigue promised more drama, more confrontations, and more revelations in the days to come, leaving audiences gripped and craving the unfolding story. The intensity of the saga only escalated as days turned into nights filled with speculation, leaked clips, and cryptic social media posts. The world watched as the ripple effects of her revelations about J.D. Vance began to manifest in unexpected and dramatic ways. Fans dissected every interview, replayed every leaked clip, and scrutinized each of Erika's public appearances, searching for hidden meanings, subtext, or hints of what might come next. The tension was almost unbearable. One particularly explosive moment occurred when a previously private conversation between Erika and a close insider surfaced online. In the footage, Erika's voice trembled with urgency. "They can't control this anymore. People have to know what's really happening." The insider, equally tense, responded, "Are you sure this is wise?" The backlash could be intense. Erika's eyes narrowed, determination flashing in her gaze. "It's already intense. The truth doesn't wait for convenience." The clip went viral within minutes, fans and commentators dissecting every pause, every gesture, and every word. Speculation ran rampant, with theories ranging from political manipulation to personal vendettas. Meanwhile, tensions within J.D. Vance's circle grew increasingly fraught. Friends, associates, and political allies were forced to navigate a complex web of allegations, rumors, and leaked communications. Meetings that had once been routine now became high-stakes negotiations, with each participant acutely aware that one misstep could exacerbate the public scandal. The family of insiders involved in the unfolding drama was similarly engulfed in chaos. Arguments erupted over loyalty, secrecy, and morality. Some relatives publicly supported Erika, praising her courage and transparency, while others condemned her, worried about the reputational damage and long-term consequences. In a particularly dramatic twist, a leaked recording surfaced of J.D. Vance allegedly instructing associates on how to manage media coverage and suppress Erika's claims. Phrases like "control the narrative" and "limit exposure" were repeated, fueling further speculation about the lengths to which power and influence were being exercised behind the scenes. Fans reacted with shock, horror, and fascination. Social media threads exploded, forums filled with speculation, and live streams dedicated to analyzing every possible implication popped up overnight. The frenzy created a relentless cycle of analysis, opinion, and counter-opinion. Erika, meanwhile, remained at the eye of the storm, navigating the chaos with a mix of poise and intensity. She strategically revealed additional details, hinting at secret meetings, undisclosed agreements, and events that had been concealed from the public eye. Each revelation added layers of complexity, deepening intrigue, and keeping fans on edge. The drama escalated further when a heated confrontation was leaked between Erika and a key J.D. Vance ally. Voices were raised, emotions raw, and accusations flew like lightning in a storm. Erika's voice cut sharply through the tension. "You all knew and stayed silent. People's lives were at stake, and you did nothing." The ally shot back defensively. "You're twisting facts. This isn't how it happened." The argument, captured on multiple devices, immediately went viral. Fans replayed the footage, analyzing every glance, pause, and gesture, trying to decipher truth from manipulation. The narrative continued to thicken as more insiders stepped forward, some corroborating Erika's claims, others presenting conflicting accounts. The result was a tangled web of intrigue, with loyalties questioned, reputations at risk, and the public unable to distinguish between rumor and reality. Erika's strategy was masterful. By revealing certain details while withholding others, she maintained suspense, controlled the narrative to some degree, and ensured that attention remained squarely on her. Every interview, every post, every subtle hint was calculated to maximize impact. Tensions reached a boiling point when a controversial document emerged. ALLEGEDLY, showing communications between J.D. Vance and influential figures regarding strategy, influence, and public perception. The leak intensified public scrutiny and speculation, with fans debating the implications and the veracity of the material. Social media was ablaze, discussions unfolding across platforms in real time, while commentators dissected the alleged communications for evidence of manipulation, deception, or concealed agendas. Erika's revelations also exposed personal conflicts and fractures within private circles. Relationships were strained, friendships tested, and alliances fractured. Arguments erupted over loyalty, ethics, and the consequences of public disclosure. Some insiders felt betrayed, believing that Erika had exposed too much, while others expressed admiration for her courage. The high-stakes environment created an almost cinematic narrative, with emotions running high, confrontations escalating, and suspense building at every turn. Every appearance by Erika, every interview she gave, and every post she made added to the tension, keeping audiences captivated and hungry for more. The story had transformed from a single revelation into a multi-layered drama, encompassing betrayal, loyalty, secrecy, and power dynamics that extended far beyond the public eye. As the public frenzy intensified, with outlets covering every new development, analyzing the implications, and interviewing experts and insiders to provide context and commentary, the narrative's complexity grew, keeping fans and observers engaged and invested. Erika, at the center of the storm, maintained a careful balance of revelation and suspense, her every move calculated to sustain attention and drive engagement. Leaks, confrontations, and cryptic posts ensured that audiences remained glued to every update. The drama escalated even further when a private meeting between Erika and a political influencer was leaked, showing a tense discussion about strategy, disclosure, and accountability. The clip went viral, with viewers analyzing every word, gesture, and expression. Rumors of secret deals and undisclosed alliances emerged, deepening intrigue and suspense. Emotions ran high across all circles involved. Anger, frustration, fear, and loyalty intersected, creating a complex emotional landscape that kept audiences captivated. Erika's determination to expose the truth clashed with attempts to discredit or contain her, escalating tension within her personal, professional, and public networks. The storm reached another crescendo when further documents and recordings surfaced, suggesting hidden communications, manipulation, and calculated moves designed to influence public perception. The leaks added layers to the narrative, amplifying speculation and debate, and keeping the public fixated on every detail. The saga's complexity intensified, with fans eagerly following each development, dissecting statements, and debating motives. Loyalty, trust, and reputation were constantly tested as new twists emerged. The public remained engrossed, unable to predict the next turn, fascinated by the interplay of personalities, secrets, and power dynamics. The unfolding events created a high-stakes environment where every action carried potential consequences. Erika's careful orchestration of revelations, confrontations, and cryptic hints ensured that suspense remained at its peak, keeping audiences engaged and invested in the outcome. and emotional confrontations in the days ahead, leaving fans captivated and craving the next explosive development. Loyalties would be tested, reputations challenged, and secrets exposed. As Erika Kirk's claim continued to reverberate across social media, political circles, and personal networks, cementing her position at the center of a storm that was far from over, the story's momentum showed no sign of slowing. In the days following the initial revelations, new leaks, insider accounts, and cryptic posts kept fans and the media in a frenzy. Erika Kirk had become more than a reality TV personality. She was now the epicenter of a storm that tangled politics, personal relationships, and public perception into a drama that audiences could not look away from. One evening, a video surfaced showing Erika in a private meeting with a group of individuals reportedly connected to JD Vance. The footage, grainy but undeniable, captured an intense exchange. "You can't keep people in the dark," Erika said, her voice steady but urgent. A man in the room, allegedly a close associate of JD, shot back sharply, "We've managed this for years. Your interference is reckless." Erika's gaze cut through the tension. Reckless. Keeping secrets that affect lives is reckless. The public deserves to know. The clip went viral immediately, causing social media platforms to explode with speculation, analysis, and heated debates. Fans were divided, some praising Erika's courage, others questioning her motives. Hashtags such as #ErikaExposesJD and #TruthOrDrama began trending globally. As the conversation raged online, insiders close to the unfolding events began to panic. Meetings that had once been routine turned into strategic discussions about damage control. Some attempted to discredit Erika, claiming exaggeration or misrepresentation. Others considered ways to limit further leaks, fearing reputational or political fallout. The tension spilled into Erika's personal circle as well. Family members and friends faced constant scrutiny. Arguments erupted over loyalty, and the line between personal and public conflict blurred. One cousin reportedly confronted Erika privately. "You've put everyone in a dangerous spotlight. Why can't you just let this go?" Erika's response was unwavering. "Letting it go isn't an option." Meanwhile, fans dissected every word, gesture, and post, creating theories and predictions about what might come next. Some speculated JD Vance had ulterior motives that reached far beyond politics, while others suggested the drama was engineered for maximum public attention. Purportedly between JD Vance and a high-ranking associate, the email, shared widely online, contained phrases like strategically manage exposure and control the narrative, hinting at attempts to influence public perception. This revelation fueled further speculation and outrage, prompting heated debates in forums, news comment sections, and social media threads. Erika, sensing the heightened attention, continued to release information methodically. She shared subtle hints on social media, carefully controlled interviews, and cryptic statements, ensuring that suspense remained high. Emotions ran high during another dramatic confrontation. When Erika was photographed leaving a high-profile event where she reportedly crossed paths with JD Vance, the two exchanged tense words, witnessed by paparazzi and leaked later online. In the footage, Erika's voice was firm. The people deserved transparency, not manipulation. JD Vance responded tersely, "Your timing is reckless. You don't understand the consequences." The encounter immediately went viral, reigniting debates and adding another layer of tension to the unfolding story. Additional layers of intrigue emerged as insiders alleged the existence of secret meetings, backroom deals, and undisclosed alliances. Erika hinted at possessing first-hand knowledge of these events, further fueling speculation. Fans debated endlessly, trying to discern what was true, what was exaggerated, and what was deliberately withheld. The family dynamics added another dramatic layer. Some relatives expressed concern over Erika's exposure of sensitive information, worried about reputations and potential backlash. Others supported her unwavering commitment to reveal the truth. Arguments became increasingly heated, with tempers flaring during private discussions and online interactions alike. Social media users dissected each family member's response, interpreting gestures, comments, and appearances as clues to deeper divisions and potential alliances. The stakes escalated when additional leaked documents surfaced. Allegedly showing communications that outlined strategies for influencing public perception and managing narratives around the controversy. The leaks amplified speculation, ignited debates, and kept fans glued to every update. Erika's presence at the center of the drama became more pronounced with every disclosure. Interviews, cryptic social media posts, and public appearances were meticulously timed, ensuring maximum attention and impact. The narrative expanded from a single revelation into a sprawling saga of deception, loyalty, betrayal, and influence that touched multiple spheres of life. Emotion, secrecy, confrontation, and revelation created a sense of suspense that captivated audiences worldwide. The drama was now multidimensional, blending political intrigue, personal conflict, and public spectacle. Fans were not merely observers, they were participants, analyzing, speculating, and predicting at every turn. The story had become a living, breathing entity, growing in intensity and complexity with each development. Erika Kirk's determination to reveal the truth, combined with J.D. Vance's defensive posture and the intricate web of insiders, had created a narrative that transcended ordinary celebrity drama. It was a high-stakes saga of power, influence, betrayal, and revelation. And audiences remained fixated, hungry for the next twist, the next leak, the next explosive confrontation. With every revelation, every confrontation, every leaked recording, the story deepened, emotions surged, and the public's attention was held hostage by a narrative that promised more shocking developments at every turn. The storm was far from over, and Erika Kirk's claim continued to reverberate across social media, political networks, and personal circles, keeping fans engaged, emotions raw, and suspense at a fever pitch. And there you have it, the whirlwind of drama, betrayal, and shocking revelations surrounding Erika Kirk and J.D. Vance has left the world stunned, emotions running high, and questions lingering that may never have clear answers. From heated confrontations to leaked recordings, insider claims, and family divisions, this saga has proven that when the truth is finally revealed, the fallout can shake reputations, relationships, and public perception to its core. Fans are still debating, theorizing, and analyzing every move, every word, and every gesture. And one thing is certain: this story isn't going away anytime soon. So now, it's your turn. What do you think about Erika's explosive claims? Do you believe the revelations? Or is this just another strategic move in a high-stakes game of influence and control? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, share your theories, and join the conversation that everyone is talking about. Don't forget to hit that like button if you've been following this roller coaster of drama. Subscribe so you never miss a moment of the latest shocking updates. And turn on notifications, because trust us, the next twist is coming faster than anyone can predict. The world is watching, the tension is mounting, and you won't want to be left out of the drama that continues to